We went to buy some broth for a New Year's Eve party. Me and Katrina. We went up to Iton. We were going to get 20 quid's worth, but we only had 10. So we went back to mine. And Cyrus turns up. He weren't supposed to till later. So Katrina hit the rock down on Nicholas so we wouldn't find it. He started saying he wasn't rock. And we say we haven't got any. And he says he knows we have because he's just been round the guy who we got it off. So Katrina says, you're too late anyway, we've done it in. And he kicks off on her. She starts screaming at him because she's sick of him always moaning like everyone owes him a living. And he gets his knife out to scare her. He starts waving it around. And then she hits him with the saucepan. And he cuts himself really bad on the arm with his knife. And then he just went mad, slashing him. And they were both bleeding like pigs. It was terrible, there was blood everywhere. And then he starts ripping her clothes, looking for the crack, but he couldn't find it. I ran away. God forgive me, I ran away.
There is a scar on his arm and it's recent.
Right. Go back at him.
He's a cocky little bastard. He's not going to give himself up.
He killed a little girl for 10 quid's worth of chemicals, so you go back at him. We need more. We need the body. If that bastard's blood's all over it.
I don't think she knows where it is.
And a statement from Carmen.
Yeah, well, Carmen's not ready to give him up yet.
Why not?
Because it means giving up smack.
Well, we can't keep him here much longer. Have you got any ideas?
How'd you find me? Ian ratted you out. Typical priest. You ever watched Everton train before? Listen, Patrick, I need your help. What could someone like me possibly do for someone like you? There's this girl. Young girl, she's missing. We think she's dead. And there's this girl called Carmen. Knows what happened to her, knows who killed her. See, the thing is, Carmen's a smackhead. And the guy we're looking at, he looks after her. See, I'm not just asking her to give him up. That'll be okay, although she's scared of him. I'm asking her to give up heroin. The whole way of life which comes from him because she depends on him. Patrick, I can't talk to her. I can't stand there and tell her everything's going to be okay. There's something better on the other side if she gives up heroin. But you can. This girl's father, he's just dying inside, you know. He just wants to know what's happened to his daughter. I want to tell him. You know, I used to listen to people talking about you, Mark. Weddings or shit, you know, confirmations,
kind of places where everyone gets together to just slag each other off. People saying how great you were. All the shit you do when you didn't have to because of all the money we had. I just wanted to scream, you know? No! No, he's not great at all. Doesn't care about other people at all. He's a ruthless little bastard. He does what he does because he loves doing it. Anyone that can help him get what he wants, well, that's just fine. But if you get in his way, you better watch out. If you want to screw somebody's life up, Mark, you do it on your own.
Okay, Mr. Tolliver, you can go.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Not going home?
I thought I'd hang around a bit.
Yeah, it's weird the way this has all come up again, you know. Katrina Mackie. I did some of the inquiries when she first went missing. It was a nightmare. Trailing round squats, talking to vagrants. Someone like that, who lives on the edge of the world, they slip off and no one notices.
Yeah.
So, she's back then.
Who?
The Pauli. Back.
So?
So, she's here again, back from holiday. The debris of her bankrupt relationship with that loser boyfriend Will floating away in the distance behind her and ready for...
Ready for what?
Another bankrupt relationship.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Pauli and you.
There is no Pauli in me.
Fall in love with someone, you know. It's not a crime.
There is no Pauli in me.
What's the matter with you? What are you waiting for? What is the problem? Pauli, she's a lovely girl. Madonna and whore. What more could you want?
People that work together, you know. It's unprofessional.
Never bothered me, pal, I tell you. Love, Callie. Love is a wonderful thing. And it is better than the Merseyside police force. Do you know what the two saddest words in the English language are, Callie? Do you know what they are?
Hello, Frank?
If only. If only.
Hey, Callie! Visitor!
Who's he staring at?
This is my brother.
Not the priest.
No. No, not the priest.
What's wrong with your leg?
Got shot off. Do you smoke?
How you feeling?
Shite. What's he doing here?
I'm here to persuade you to do something really stupid. Once upon a time, I was an informant for my big brother. He got me to tell him stuff about a guy called Mikey Sullivan. A really hard guy, you know, just like Suez. And he pushed me and he bullied me until he got what he wanted, because what he wanted was to put Mikey Sullivan away. Except it all went wrong. And Mikey came looking for me. And there I was. Shot 5 times.
Is this true?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's true. I'm lucky to be here. Helping him out again. Just remember next time it could be you.
That's what I think, yeah.
And you're right. Giving you any DFs?
What's it got to do with you?
I'm just asking.
What would you know about it anyway?
What would I know about it? Detox. Hunched up in bed, shivering and sweating, throwing up into the bowl they give you. Only it's dry because there's nothing to throw up. And the pain. Every single limb, every joint, the worst pins and needles ever. Constant. And you can't sleep. You'd love to sleep. You're tired, you're exhausted, but you just can't. You're too tired to even get up and take your mind off it, so you just turn and you turn and you turn, but you just can't get comfortable, nothing else. You're freezing and you're boiling because your thermometer doesn't work anymore. Time drags and time flies because your clock doesn't work anymore. Noise is horrible. Silence is worse. You can't sleep. It's torture. And the depression and the guilt. Oh, the guilt. All the money you could have had, all the lives you could have had, all the people you could have been, and it's nobody's fault but yours. And then there's the fear. How can I live with this? How can I live without it? Please, God, what is to become of me? When will it ever stop? It'll never stop. Please, God, please, just let me never, ever, ever do heroin again. Please, God, give me heroin. Just let me sleep. Take me out of this. Please, God. Hell.
Have you ever done any stand-up?
You can go now. Don't leave your cigarettes.
Can't have been much fun listening to that.
I like her. Carmen.
You couldn't save your baby brother, and you can't save her.
All right?
Yeah. Oh, she knows where Katrina is. Carmen.